Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So off we go then.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Ball's gone out of play. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Timber. Saka. Partey. And here's Martinelli. Early ball out from the back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, now it's a big chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He is through here. There's the hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Martinelli. Olise does well to get it back. It's a sweet ball, that. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Partey. Kvaratskhelia! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Odegaard.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. And he's there to belt it away. Nicked it back promptly. Cannavaro. Messi. David Villa. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinelli. Rice. He has found the way through, and that's played in low. Del Piero. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Saka. Odegaard. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, that's delightful. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's just misjudged that one. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Del Piero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shapes to shoot. Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Timber. Saka. Couldn't squeeze it through. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Havertz. He's dealt with that really well.
Still alert as ever. That's so well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Messi! And this is Messi. Saka. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Martinelli. Oh, easy pickings there. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Kvaratskhelia being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that's well seen too. Martinelli. For Rice. Now it's Odegaard. So we've reached the hour mark. He's through here. Messi. Messi! And one more try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Martinelli. Havertz. And that's another good win of the ball. Look at the space here. Rice. Odegaard. And Lewis Skelly. Now it's Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. David Villa.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Quality ball. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Odegaard. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's good running with the ball. And they've got rid. David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Havertz. And he welcomes it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
David Villa! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Villa really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out to the right. And that could set him on his way. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Martinelli. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Great chance! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Olise does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7, numero 8, numero 17, via, numero 10, Messi.
Gabriel
Lasciano il campo
for Rice.
il numero 25.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Il numero 23.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
2 minuti di recupero.
And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well-timed, excellent interception. Cleared without complication. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. David Villa. Eto!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
David Villa. He's had a hit! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Garnacho. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Eto. Oh, that's neat. Great hit! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
David Villa, Kvaratskhelia gets a good foot in there. Maguire, Casemiro, and Dalot. Casemiro, Garnacho. He won't be happy with that one. Eto'o. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bruno Fernandes. That has not gone well. Maguire. And here's Højlund. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's picked out the run. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Diogo Dalot. Now Ugarte. De Ligt. And it's Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's been cut out, well played. Played back in. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And the shots! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. David Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shaw. He's the return pass. And it's Shaw. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's through the middle. He shifts just the goalkeeper's. David Villa! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Eto'o.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. And Messi! He scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
And we're off again. Diogo Dalot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Casemiro. Oh, played through for the wide man. David Villa.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ugarte. And he cuts out the supply. Lisandro Martinez gets over and intercepts. Garnacho. Shaw. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. Garnacho. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Eto'o. David Villa is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger.
Chance!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found the way through. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Maguire. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That is good alertness. Diogo Dalot. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Højlund. Gently done. Now it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. There's the hit! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Eto taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Garnacho, for sure. And Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Dalot, Bruno Fernandes. Højlund! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Could be danger here. They've done it! Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Nesta. Now Van Dijk. And it's gone back to the keeper. Cannavaro. Van Dijk. And it's Nesta. He might be in here. He's had a shot. No mistake. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Manchester United playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Højlund. And he's had it nicked away. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Højlund. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. DEIXE. Maguire. Casemiro. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nicely aimed, and now the hit! Brought out the best in the keeper. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi is fouled. Quickly taken. Del Piero. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Roberto Carlos!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Maguire tries to clear. Played in deep. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibel spared in this collective chorus. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. The action has already started. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kvaratskhelia. And the pass is intercepted. Havertz. Now it's Martinelli. Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. That was good alertness. Played out to the left flank. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Odegaard. Olise did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eto'o. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. A heavy challenge. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Partey.
This is the time you need that pace.
Martinelli. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been knocked clear. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. He's got... There's the hit! Yes, it's in! The breakthrough strike! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Ha segnato al 15° minuto, numero 10, Messi!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Played out to the right. And he was quick to react. Ødegaard. Havertz. Saka. Ødegaard. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Lewis Skelly gets over and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's out for a goal kick. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Rijkaard did just about enough to come. It's Eto'o! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ødegaard. He gets big. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And the ball is out of play. Martinelli does really well to win the ball there. Martinelli. Ødegaard. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Ødegaard. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, and he's through the middle. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Ødegaard gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Eto'o. And he's managed to get free. It's a goal kick. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. That pass isn't the best. Partey. Saliba. Saka.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
What a throw in. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9, numero 11, Eto, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per
Del Piero,
il numero
he's
24,
wide and looking to get onto
il numero
this.
17, Villa, il numero 23.
Saka, Havertz, and we've reached half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And he's had it nicked away. Martinelli. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's got his work done.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's got tall. Great football, shot and save. Oh, can he get onto this? Partey. Saka. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Ødegaard. Martinelli. Martinelli showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well intercepted. Good ball over the top. That is a brilliant interception.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987 spettatori.
Havertz. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gabriel. And Lewis Skelly. Martinelli. Olise did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. David Villa. David Villa! Outstanding save to keep that out.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, this does not look good. Sticks it away! Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rice. Ødegaard. Nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Martinelli and Lewis Skelly. Messi is onto it in a flash. Gabriel. Partey. Saka. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Odegaard. Chance! They've scored!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
In by Messi. Saliba attempts a clearance. He is through here. Nice interception, well timed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gabriel. Saliba. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Saka.
That's going in strongly.
Looking for the run. Saliba cuts it out. Saka. I think we're just about done here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Havertz looking understandably energised after his goal. Lewis Skelly.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, there's a probing ball. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Havertz. Aim forwards. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Oh, smashing header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Brilliantly cut out. Now the finish! Beckenbauer. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Cruyff, and he's running through. Cruyff couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. He's having a hit! Ronaldinho. Messi. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Eto'o is flagged offside. Pinches it off him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Davids! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Davids is offering a wry smile there.
Cruyff goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Could move up a gear here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Van Basten. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Real chance! Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And they win it back again. Bullet approaching the half-hour mark. Leicester makes the interception. And it's Messi. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Davids. Oh, this is a great position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Fernandes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Diego Milito might just make this. Back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. Fires from distance. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a little off target. Fernandes.
Such good technique.
Oh, good ball. It's Van Basten! It's a loose ball. Davids.
This is the time you need that pace.
Eto'o is wide and looking to get onto this. Leicester is there to clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Defending was strong and firm. Davids. Bullet. Played out towards the right wing. And through to the goalkeeper. So what can they make of this? He's found a way past. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Con il numero 10. Messi. Cambio di giocatori.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's found the way. Messi! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Ooh, delicate chip through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Potential goal of the
62.000
season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Cruyff brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Scholes. Now that's well seen too. And he was quick to react. Scholes, the man we've all come to watch. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Eto'o. And a shot! He scored! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's intervened well there. Mendieta. Bullet. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. Oh no, this does not look good.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 25. Lascia il campo per il numero 14.
Dembele. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. That is good alertness. And it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gaitska Mendieta. Cavani. Mendieta. Now it's Gullit. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cavani, he's having a go! And it's been given away. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Eto'o. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Scholes. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe.
Ci saranno 3
That
minuti
was
di
very
recupero.
necessary. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Messi. And that's an errant pass. Mendieta. That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. There's the whistle.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Van Belten. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with... It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ronaldinho. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Messi. Messi is flagged offside. Conte, Messi, and now the hit! Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Scholes. And he's let fly! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. In for a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Doué couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That's a shade optimistic. Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Now it's Gullit. Eto'o. Eto'o gets flagged offside. That's really well manoeuvred.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That's been won straight back. Now it's Eto'o.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
And a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Alaba will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
He's in space and looking for options. Brilliantly cut out. Alcantara. Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. That's a little off target. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over. but it remains goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, no goal so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 14.
So off we go once more.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a good run down the right. Batistuta? No, it's not getting there. Scholes. Batistuta. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. No way through. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hakimi getting this one clear. And now they can string out a defence. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Referee has just said play on. Gently done. Bale! Cruyff. And it's Gullit. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've won a corner. Corinthians have their second corner now.
Substituição.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And it cuts out the supply. Now who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he's got a sight. There's the shot! He scores! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he finish? Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Hullet. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And it's Alaba. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner number 3 coming up. He gets big!
Corinthians really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's found the way through. Eto'o. There's the hit! Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Oh, that's a... Can he put it away? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Casillas is there to take. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Camisa 2 vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 22.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. I think we're just about done here. Now that's well seen too. Conte. Messi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Van Balten makes the interception. Hullet. Oh, important interception. And the finish! Pulls it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Eto'o voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begley. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And he has been fouled there. And it's Guti. He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Guti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He is through here. Challenged. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Guti. Guti! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's Griezmann! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 8 minutes,
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is good strength. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's not going to reach. Vieira. Pressing high and with purpose.
Pretty robust defending.
David Villa. And he's intervened well there. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. Now it's Griezmann. Rummenigge. And it's Guti. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Oh, important interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Vieira stands tall and stands... He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Eto'o. Rummenigge. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. In he goes again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably...
Up he goes! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Cannavaro. It's Hullet. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Can he get it through? Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. And he's running through. Genuine physical edge. This has gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Just too high.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Fires from distance. Serginho. And he's on his way! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played in. Oh, well played. Olise puts his foot on the gas. He could be in here. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Goal! After 40 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's gone forward. Eto'o finds himself offside. And it's Vieira. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Up for a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Looking to set free a runner. Offside again. David Villa. That has been cut short. Maldini. And he was quick to react. Could move up a gear here. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Speculative strike. And that was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Played with finesse. Maldini. But it's Thuram. He's had it taken off him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Takes aim and crosses. And he's had a hit! Thuram gets it clear. David Villa. He's David Villa! Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
The goal scorer after 55 minutes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And the shot! Cleared without complication.
That's great defending to cover for the...
He's got a sight of goal! Just sails past the upright.
Villa probably tried a bit too hard then.
And the keeper's given it... Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Terrible error, duly punished.
After 61 minutes is number 3, Beckenbauer. 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 The attendance for this
Well,
match
that has
was
changed the dynamic somewhat.
28,599.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Oh, that's ambitious. Just a whisker away. Cannavaro. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rummenigge concedes a free kick for that. Rummenigge. Guti. Van de Ven. To Gerrard, and here's Griezmann. Cannavaro. Oh no, what has happened here? Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Has a goal! Loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what a mistake! Vieira! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's found a way. It's Griezmann! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 74 minutes is number 22, Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He can run onto that. Rummenigge! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Antoine Griezmann.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
David Villa. Serginho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Gullit. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rummenigge. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, he's onto this. He's picked his way through. And Messi! And yes, it's there! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
88 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Beckenbauer has found the net here, of course. Now it's Eto'o. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Guti, looking here to chip it through. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Messi really added the width there.
Eto'o! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Could have here their final chance.
Substitution on the field, number 22.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Number 17, Guti.
Big header!
Coming on the field,
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
number 16.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Nicely aimed pass. Carlos Augusto cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Can he put it away? Nicely weighted ball. Beraldo gets over and intercepts. He's gone forward. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thiago Silva. He's a player who doesn't seem to have any weaknesses at all, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's technically gifted, and very comfortable in possession. What I particularly...
He's had a shot! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Anthony. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Brazil, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's cut it out.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Picked out brilliantly. Has another go! Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Adriano. Now can he find a finish? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, no way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Anthony. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Has a look and plays it forward. Adriano. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Gets into some space. Neymar. Anthony. Rafinha. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thiago Silva spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Rafinha, Vinicius Junior.
That's good play from him.
Bruno Guimaraes, Casemiro. Anthony. And his big chance! Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Aim forwards. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. He could be in here. Decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gilberto Silva did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. And we are up to the break.
Brazil really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 7.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafinha! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Gol marcado para o Brasil. Aos 5 minutos do
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius
That
Junior.
was lovely, that.
Vinicius Junior. That is good strength. Bruno Guimaraes. Look at the space here. Oh, that was vital. Brazil still this single goal behind. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Has a goal! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's another good win of the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Vinicius Junior. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Match and a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Matheus Cunha is offering a wry smile there.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 16. Substituição.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Hendrick was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And it's Casemiro. Andreas Pereira. Out to the left it goes. Cross into the ball. Big header!
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. Andreas Pereira. Spread neatly. Casemiro. And he was alert to it. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. He's through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Now it's Richarlison. Now it's Richarlison. And the ball is out of play. Now it's Andreas Pereira. And here's Richarlison. The ball's gone astray. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinelli, Richarlison. He could be in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Carlos Augusto. Andreas Pereira. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Richarlison. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped.
That's that, the end. Brazil were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rivaldo.
Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's good vision. David Villa! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shots.
Ferran Torres! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
He's had it nicked away. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
Rivaldo! Wonderful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They have what? He's had a shot! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Quarter of an hour played. Just eases him off the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. That has ended up in no man's land. Ferran Torres. Neto. Ferran Torres. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. That's a look and place it forward. David Villa is onto it in a flash. De Jong gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked, tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's taking no chances there.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's a sharp little ball here. Rivaldo. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Rivaldo. Chance! Yes, it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 40.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Works it forward. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tchouaméni, Alaba.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Pinches it off him. Xavi. Ferran Torres. He's through. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
En nuestra página web oficial.
So we're into the second 45. Barcelona have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pedri, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Ferran Torres hits one! He's delivered all right!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ferran Torres. Good read, needed to be. And that pass isn't the best. Tchouaméni. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Eto'o being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cannavaro makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. Rivaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Ferran Torres. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Villa. El dorsal 25.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Neymar. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And smartly reclaimed. That has been cut short. He has found a way through. He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
No, that's been intercepted. Interesting ball. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mbappe! Mbappe! He scores! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bayer getting this one clear. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the last 5 minutes. Maradona. It's Maradona! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koundé, he won't be happy with that one. 4 extra minutes added on. Maradona. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is a great pick out. Oh, great hit! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
And now he has 2. Madrid are at the... That's that, the end. Barcelona pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.